Ah, yes, Yuri on Ice, the show about figure skating that will teach you little to nothing about figure skating. Just kidding, I never expected to learn anything from a sports anime.
We were born to make history. Yes, we were born to make history.
Yuri on Ice is the first anime centered around figure skating to ever... perhaps not. But regardless, Yuri on Ice is a sports anime television series centered around figure skating, and no, for the love of God, it is not yaoi. It's simply a sports anime with a canon gay couple. The plot is extremely confusing and complicated, so sit back and focus, or you won't be able to keep up. All is centered around the main character of Yuri, a 33-year-old figure skater whose confidence is at an all-time low since scoring terribly and failing at the prestigious Grand Prix final due to his anxiety and low self-esteem. Uncertain of his future and of his dreams, he decides to go back to his hometown, contemplating an early retirement. In a desperate attempt to regain his love for figure skating, Yuri covers his idol's latest program. But little did our hero know that whilst performing for his best friend's / ex-crush, these little demons, whose name should be put on the first page of the world's worst name choices, recorded everything and posted it on YouTube. And whom might this amazing idol be, if not a figure skating legend with a receding hairline and a confidence that would put to shame every single streaker in this world? Once on the web, Victor, from the comfort of his home, takes the video as a sort of a bat signal, and of course he couldn't just search Yuri on Instagram and slide in them DMs. Nope, this is an anime after all. So what does he do? He jumps on the first plane to Japan, ready to become Yuri's personal sugar dad... coach. And honestly, how can we blame him? Like, have you seen how hot this man is? Okay, sure, this choice is also due to strong emotional and mental states, and it probably wasn't such a spur-of-the-moment thing as we truly thought it was, but nobody cares about that. So here's where the adventure of the most unlikely couple after Kim K and Kanye West starts. The goal? Winning gold, of course. And between a tranching, literally, and the other, and between a nude scene and the other, this Laurel and Hardy of figure skating begin their climb towards Figure Skating Olympus, also known as Grand Prix Final. Will our heroes succeed? Well, consider that the entire plot is centered around the climax of reaching the Grand Prix Final, I think it's pretty safe to say that... Oh my god, Yuri's losing? What will happen now? Well, it was obvious. As I was saying, since the premise is the Grand Prix... Jesus, everything is falling apart, what will happen now? Well, yeah, I was expecting this. And of course, I knew that Yuri would get to Barcelona. And I was obviously prepared for the marriage proposal? As I was prepared for the major plot twist that changes all the meaning of the story and forces me to rewatch all the first episodes because, oh my god, now everything makes sense and I see it in a totally different light. Nothing will shock me more than this.
Final で終わりにしよう。
What?
Nonetheless, Yuri on Ice is a very linear and basic storyline. But don't worry, because in my opinion, what makes Yuri on Ice a pretty solid show isn't the plot per se. That, let's admit it, is never the winning point in sports animes. Get it? Winning. But it's the characters themselves that turn the show into a real-ass competition at who can be more lovable. Am I right? So here's the characters. Yuri, also called Baby Seal, a troubled 23-year-old who loves to eat and is socially awkward. Basically, the most relatable character in the history of relatable characters. I mean, the scene where he cries in the bathroom? Raise your hands if you've never done that. Oh, just me? Okay. Victor Extra Nikiforov, poster child for the chaotic good trope, would go to great lengths to obtain what he wants and fell in love with Katsuki Yuri at first sight. I don't care what people say. That's love at first
記念写真
sight. Yuri Pliseski, which is different from Yuri because, well, one's Yuri, the other one's Yuri. One is
Yuri!
and the other one is Yuri. But anyways, is a 15-year-old monster child that has already achieved more than I will ever dream of achieving in my life. Loves cats and being dramatic. Perhaps it's a Russian thing? Yep, definitely. And absolutely loves pretending he doesn't care when he actually really does. You're not fooling anyone, Yuri. I know you care. I know you do. Now that we went over the main characters, here's the other ones. Otabek Altin, a badass Kazakh figure skater with 10 out of 10 eyebrows who loves kidnapping 15-year-olds. Cinnamon Roll, too pure for this world. Loves everything. His country, his hamsters, weird-ass costumes, and in some fan theories, even Yuri. Minami Kanjiro, Guangong, but with a red streak in his hair. JJ, the douchebag you'll end up pitying with a sick-ass soundtrack that's as catchy as Ring Ding Dong. Michele Crispino, a weird-ass dude who has a weird-ass love for his sister. As an Italian, I don't claim him. Christoph Giacometti, creepy-ass facial hair and long-ass eyelashes make him look like a 13-year-old boy trapped in the body of a stripper. Wang Hong, Minami Kanjiro without the red streak in his hair. Seung Gil, the definition of when your exterior clothes match your interior soul. His dog is the most exciting part of his character, in my opinion. Leo de la Iglesia, the only American I will gladly stan. Georgi Popovich, extra ass Russian skater number 3. Mila Babicheva, extra ass Russian skater number 4. Sara Crispino, 10 out of 10 odd ass Italian skater. I claim her. What? I'm not biased. All in all, Yuri on Ice is a pretty good show, with relatable characters, a sick-ass soundtrack, and valid themes that touch on important topics like achieving your dreams, living with a mental illness, and falling in love. Yuri on Ice's love is shown in many different connotations, from the typical concept of love to unconditional love, from brotherly love to sensual one, love for your own country, and love for your passion. All in all, every character experiences and treasures different version of the same feeling and incorporates it in his program. Each character cherishes and experiences love. Except for Georgi. Georgi is a lost cause.
そんなアーニャ嘘だ信じない
This was not meant to be a review in any shape or form, but by clicking on this video you can actually hear my own thoughts and opinion on this show. You'll just have to endure 10 minutes of my chubby ass face and blubbering mess. Also, be sure to write down below what you would like me to sum up next. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.